Hello, my fellow old G's. Gus does the musical replays. George does the funny replays. Every now and again, I like to try and do a replay where you get something. And I think, really, this was quite a good game, considering, yes, we've got the better team, but there's problems with that as well, especially for spotting. This was the LT-15 mission for the T-55A. It requires 7k combination of spotting and damage. I can only tell you that because of the really poor, and it is poor, map rotation that I had for Malinovka, Prokhorovka, and what we've got here, Fiery Salient, I've thrown probably the best part of 400 games at this. I've thrown an awful lot of credits buying or rebuying tier 8 lights that I'd previously got rid of, but I found a new love for lights, so hey, they're going to stay in the garage anyway, and I'm going to need them. This is a Bulldog game on Fiery Salient, and I'm just going to talk you through, because I think I did a really good job here. I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet here. Obviously, we had a good team to win the game, which was important from a spotting point of view, so that I'm very thankful for. But the amount of times I've had these maps or Malinovka, and I swear to God, there's been 4 or 5 scouts every time in the last 400 games. Here, the golden chance of 1 scout. When I was looking at it, I was almost like wetting my pants on it. So I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to be vaping in the background. I've got a tequila on the go because I've been dry for about 10 days. So I'm just going to talk you through this one. And I think I demonstrated a few things that if you're already proficient, you probably already do. And I'm not trying to tell anyone to suck eggs. But we've got a lot of players currently on OG that are quite new, probably aren't up to speed on high tier lights, and I think I really nailed this one, and I'm so happy. Can you tell? Anyway, right, so let's move on. Right, the Bulldog I run, by the way, with optics, binos and camo. Coca-Cola, there's no point in my mind running any light with anything other than a consumable, because you know, fire extinguisher, what the hell, you haven't got that many hit points, and if you're going to get caught on fire, well, fuck it, you know, you have enough bad light games. I run this line towards the magical bushes purely because, 1, the charioteer's gone up, and 2, I don't like to look too premeditated. I want to look like I might want to sweep. So there, 1 Bulldog is there. He's my first concern. I've got to sort him out first. I've got to sort out him out as in where he is. So I back off. I've had him spotted. I got him spotted, which was a really nice thing. I wait for him to do his sweep. He's now sweeping towards the other side, so I can probably think about moving up. Again, I like I say, I run the Bulldog with purely standard ammo. I run it on a clip as well, and the reason I run it on a clip is purely because if you're going to do the shock tactics, that's how you're going to get. That's how you're going to get around people and what have you. There's a nice irony to see in the T-28, which is the prior tank. Now, again, looking at the Bulldog, I'm trying to make sure I get an angle with these bushes. The second bush ahead of me is more important than this first one, because I then suddenly see this bad boy, the T-28, but he's moving. So because he was moving, his binos can't be up yet. He disappears, which is really disappointing. I know I've got to move up, and sure enough, as soon as I move up, I catch a Swede and him, and I'm like, please guys, please find a way to pen this guy. You look at this T-28 and look how many shots this fucker takes. Honestly, it's like, please, how good is your armor? So if you're ever thinking of having a T-28, this is why it's such a good tank. Look how much damage this guy is blocking. He is just eating it up, and yet I've got a good team, so munchy away. Now my other problem is over there. He's this Bulldog. It's just like something's got to be done about him soon, because I can't progress from here. I'm doing all right. I've got a couple of K's worth of spotting, but they're still munching away at this T28. Let's have another look. The Bulldogs sweeping back over the other side. So I could think about moving, but this guy's still, right, he's gone now. Right, so I'm thinking, right, Bulldogs other side, I can move up. Great. Fantastic. Also, they're going to get some sort of moving, and that's good. So my team haven't gone too crazy. Except when I get up here, here's a T20, that's great. And oh my god, Russian bias, there we go. So here's the Su-100M1, and I'm like, right, let's auto aim, look at me, eh? Look at me. Look at me. There we go. I wish I could double tap him as fast as Bobby De Niro does, but I can't. Anyway, so, but now I've still got this Bulldog, and he's alert to me. He's like, oh, you motherfucker. I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to find his pixel to auto aim him, and trust me, I picked a few there. But I've got a really good crew in this Bulldog. Let's not mess around. You know, they are sort of a 3 onto their 4th skill, and they've got brothers in arms, camo, repairs, and what have you. But I know this T20's here, and do you know what? The T20. Look, my binos come on, boff, right? But watch when I move. How good the T20's concealment is, because I move. There we go. Look, how far away is he? Fuck me, that's why it's such a good tank. That's why it's one of my favourite tanks, but I've got rid of it now. Anyway, so I thought, look, I'm not going to engage the T20. I'm just going to make sure this IS-3, because I'm now looking down thinking, hang on a minute, I've got 5.5k, and I've got like just 600 left to get this mission, and I want to stay alive. That's the most important thing, because I don't do arty really at high tiers. I'm not going to get the arty missions, so I need to stay alive. I have a pop at the IS-3. I'm moving in now, but I'm still sort of, you know, 500 short. I've got the IS-3 spotted, but he's only got 343. I don't know about the T150, and I don't think my spot is the prot. So what am I going to do? I'll have a little look. Not a lot happening there. I get spotted. That's no good because he's there. But I get a shot on the IS-3, but he's still part of the damage that I need to increase upon. Even with the IS-3, I don't make 7k. So I'm like, okay, have I got the Hellcat? I don't know. Maybe not. Possibly. I've possibly got the Hellcat. However, I sort of stream off over here because the IS-3 is getting interested. Spotted again, but I've got to find something, and there he is. Oh, the T-44 came back, which is great. So I've got him and all of his health. I just need people to shoot him, really. And here come my, please, I want to get loads of kills team who are romping the game. I just need to reaffirm my spot on the T-44 there. And just make sure that he doesn't drop off my radar. I've got them on proxy anyway now, and here we go. It's running in now. We're over the 7k. It's all about survival now. But now look, you'll see the T-44 has got 1,000. Right now, I get that there, and just to give you an idea of how it drops off. Right, someone else now, the Charioteer, has now got the T-44 because I haven't seen him for a period of time. And if you notice, the rest of the damage isn't mine, because the Charioteer's got in closer and ruined my spot. So it's really, really, really important to get that T-44 spot. And then I just thought, you know what, if I can just cream this off with one last shot. The T-150, he's got no shot on me. Let's see if we can, you know, he's going to shoot the nearest thing to him. He probably can't even get his gun down. I have a go. It doesn't happen for me, but hey ho, there you go. So that was LT15 for the T55A, and hopefully you got something from that.